Hi everyone, it's Fjordström. Recently, I made the switch from the iPhone 11 to the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip3. You might be in a similar situation right now, having an iPhone 11 and doubting if the Z Flip3's camera is at least as good or maybe even better. I'll start with comparing the specs, followed by a side-by-side comparison of photos and videos. Both camera systems look very similar as they both have just two cameras and a selfie camera. The iPhone 11 and the Z Flip3 have a 12 megapixel wide camera with an aperture of f1.8. They also both have a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera. The Z Flip3 has a slightly wider field of view, making it possible to zoom out a bit more. Both phones only have optical image stabilization on the wide-angle camera, although filming in ultra-wide still seems very stable. The Z Flip3 has a 10 megapixel front-facing camera with an 80-degree field of view and an aperture of f2.4, while the iPhone 11 has a 12 megapixel camera with an aperture of f2.2, and the field of view isn't mentioned on Apple's website, but it seems to be wider. However, with the Z Flip3, you can also use the ultra-wide camera at the back for selfies with the phone closed, which gives you an even wider field of view. When it comes to video, there are again some similarities. They both can film up to 4K at 60 frames per second. And if you're fond of slow-mo video, both the iPhone 11 and the Z Flip3 can film up to 240 frames per second at 1080p, but the Z Flip3 can push it a bit further to 960 frames per second at 720p, which is very impressive. One more thing the Z Flip3 has is portrait video. The iPhone 11 doesn't have this feature, but we're hoping to get it in the iPhone 13. When filming or taking pictures, the screen brightness is also a good thing to look at. The iPhone 11 has a standard maximum brightness of 625 nits, while the Z Flip3 has a standard brightness of 900 nits, which can go all the way up to 1200 nits peak brightness. The cover display also has a maximum of 935 nits. Alright, enough specs, let's look at some footage. I'll be switching between audio sources too, so you can compare the audio yourself. If possible, please watch until the end as both phones perform differently in certain situations. In the end, let me know in the comment section which one is your winner. So what do you think? Which camera is your winner? For me, it's clear that both cameras are really good and each have their own pros and cons both on video and photo. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.